Adams. He is the author of two great books, It's All One Truth and Prophet or Madman. And today we're going to talk about the answers to life's questions. And Bruce is going to try to answer these questions to his best ability. And we're going to go from 1 to hopefully 18 different questions that we feel that the world wants to know about. So let's start off with, why are we here, Bruce?
Why are we here? Well, we're all here for a general purpose, and that general purpose would be to awaken to our true spiritual nature. Individually, we're all going to have a unique set of circumstances because we happen to be at different points in our spiritual awakening, so to speak. Everyone happens to be at different point on their path. But the general answer would be, we're here to wake up.
Great. What happens when we die?
Well, that's a tough question because in terms of life and death, the world is viewing things from a little bit twisted view. I say that because death as we see it, as we perceive it, is not a true representation when you look at things from the awakened state again. From the awakened state, life is, was, and shall always be. And we, as our Creator, are infinite beings. So death, as we perceive it, is twisted just a little bit. We tend to see things in this dimension as having a beginning and an ending. But as spirit, we're infinite. So life and death, they're a little bit hard for us to grasp as long as we view things from the human perspective. Take it to the spirit, it would be a different experience. Life is a continuum. And whether it be in this vessel, this body, or another aspect of self, we are infinite. So that being said, we have to look at how we view death. We have to look at how we view death through how we view life. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So some people say that that souls have a choice as far as the vessel that they become one with. How does that happen?
Well, again, depending on where someone happens to be on their spiritual path. We have had many experiences because we are infinite beings. One of the things that Christ talked about and has been misunderstood by many when Jesus said, "Before time began, I was." I can tell you that before time began, I was. Before time began, you were. From the spiritual sense. From the spiritual sense, we come from a universal consciousness that some call God, the Muslims would call Allah, some call Krishna, the Indians would call the Great Spirit. Whatever label you wish to use, there is a consciousness which is experiencing itself through what we would call life, right. And we are part of that.
So essentially what you're saying is that when our body dies, the body turns to dust, and the soul continues on with its journey.
Absolutely.
Until when? What happens?
Well,
what is the top row, if you will? But the place where the soul ends, if you will. Does it go into becoming an angel? Does it go into becoming this? Does it actually reach a heaven? What happens with the soul?
All of the above. All of the above. Along the journey, we will experience to the exact degree that we open ourselves to. There are no judges, so to speak, in creation that will assign anyone to a position or a dimension within creation. But each of us has a unique thumbprint. I have a unique thumbprint. We all have a unique thumbprint. We all also have a unique frequency about us. We are all in charge of our development in altering and shifting our frequencies. which is something that the world really hasn't come to fully comprehend yet. We don't quite master the idea that we are in charge of our destiny, of our enlightenment, of our reaching this